Hello, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing okay today. I'm feeling about like I expected to, just real exhausted and sore. My legs, for some reason, bother me, and just my joints and different things. I don't know. It's supposed to. What it does is it coats the inside of your uh, digestive system, I guess, your stomach and your intestines and stuff, and it takes a little while for it to do its job, but I'll be fine in a few days. So anyway, have a hard time the night after on the day I get it, the night after I get it. I had a sore throat. I always do, a sore throat, and my voice was going bad. If you watch morning devotions, you could probably tell in it, but it goes away the next day. So I don't know, why it does that, but it does. Anyway, today's Saturday, March 5th. Currently, it's 50 degrees, and a high is going to be 75 today. My allergies are already starting to act up uh, with this warmer weather. High of 75. Wow. I'm gonna have to put my plants outside for a while today. Chance of precipitation 0. Humidity is 63 right now, and winds are at 3 miles per hour, and air quality is kind of high at 90. It's moderate, it says. But today there'll be an Aldi walkthrough. I haven't done one of those in a while, and an Aldi haul today. So I got them together, so that'll be good. You can watch the walkthrough and then turn around and watch the haul from it. Last night, Joy and I did inventory of our freezers. This one, in the regular fridge, and then the little one over here, and everything. And I found some popcorn chicken didn't even know we still had, and it was Kroger brand. So we're trying to, this way now we know what's in what. We're trying to work on rotating older items out of them, so we have more fresh, because even though it's frozen, after a while things can get freezer burnt unless you wrap them really, really, really good. And I hadn't been wrapping things as good as I should, but they were fine though. They weren't freezer burnt. So we had that, and y'all need to get you some of those that have Aldi. You need to get you some of those the fresh French style green beans over there. Their regular ones, green beans are good, but these French style, they just, oh, hands down, I mean, they are so good. We fixed them with the little potatoes cut in half, and we put some of that little country ham pack. We got it at Dollar Tree. That'll be coming up tomorrow, as far as I know. Tomorrow, yeah. And then we had a piece of tomato and some yeast rolls, and it was really, really good. So I'll show you the picture here. And that sauce is Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A, and the other one is O'Charlie's honey mustard sauce, and there's honey butter on the yeast rolls. So it was it was delicious. I wish the pieces of the little popcorn chicken were just a little bit bigger, but they were fine. I wouldn't say that their popcorn chicken's as good as Chick-fil-A, but it is good. I think there's a little too much breading. I like a little less breading on mine. Okay. Let's see. I'll get this ready for... Okay. I've got a taste test this morning, and it is Millville, which is Aldi's brand, toaster tarts. It's frosted s'mores flavor. Get my glasses on so we can see what this nutrition facts are like. Well, if you eat two of them, which is what's probably in a pack, there's 400 calories. I would probably eat one. I don't really eat two of them um, when I have them. Total fat 10 grams is 13%. 4.5 grams of saturated is 23%. Kind of a little high. Uh, Cholesterol 0. 150 milligrams of sodium 7%. 74 grams of carbs is 27%. 2 grams of fiber is 7%. It's got 41 grams of sugar and 39 grams of added sugar. Oh my goodness, 78%. So I definitely wouldn't be eating two of these. For me, I have to worry about salt and sugar. That's and saturated fat too, because of my triglycerides. Of course, total fats you always keep in consideration. But it's got a lot of vitamins and stuff. 2% of calcium, 35% iron. That's a lot on iron. 6% potassium, 50% A. Thiamine, 35%. Riboflavin, 40%. 2% of 2 milligrams of niacin is 15%. B6 is 30%, and folate's 30%. So it's got some good things about it, but that's an awful lot of sugar. They really loaded it down. So this isn't something I would make a habit of eating for me. Here's the package. It says s'mores on it. They had several flavors. I saw frosted strawberry and a couple others. And they're fairly cheap. I think there was something like $1.49, and there's 12 in there. So that's what it looks like. It feels soft for a Pop-Tart. Must be pretty fresh. No wonder everything's gone at Aldi. They always get new stuff in because everything's gone when they get it, seems like. So yeah, let's see. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see some little. See the marshmallow? Very fresh. Used to Pop-Tarts being actually a little harder than this sometimes. They just must have made these last week. Mm. That is good. Mm. It's good with some coffee. The marshmallow, when I took this piece off, just like stretched out like cheese a little bit. Mm. Every bit as good as a Pop-Tart. I don't know if they make them or not, but it is very good. Let's see if I can do it. No, I had it over too far. Let me try again. See ya. Marshmallow and stuff. Mm. That is very good, y'all. I would definitely, if you have an Aldi, get you some of them. I imagine they sell a lot of them. And it's probably going to cost you twice as much for a box of Pop-Tarts. I guess about $3 probably. Okay, I'm gonna give that. I really like that, but my goodness, um, that sugar is just way out there and everything. And what was it? The saturated fat was 23%. Carbs was kind of high because of the sugar, 27%. But it does have some good things about it. Um, I'm going to give that one 4. 4 out of 5 stars. It's really good. I can't, I go for the whole package, not just the way it tastes. It can taste good and be horrible for you, lots of times, and you need to know that. So you can make your own decision on whether, with your own health issues, what is this thing doing? If they're okay for you. So yeah, it's really very good. Goes great with coffee. And it's so fresh too. I don't know if I've ever had a Pop-Tart that tasted that fresh and was kind of soft. Okay, today's tidbits. I'm gonna try something new. There's these little clips in with today's tidbits, and I've never used one. I didn't know how it would work because sometimes there's light, coming through here and maybe not see it as good. But let's see how it does. Here's the first one. Double rainbow arcs over Santa Monica Beach after rain. Let me see if it'll... What's it got to do to get there? Oh, I don't know if it's going to work. It goes to their forecast and radar. What in the world is that? So when you press it every time, maybe I pressed the wrong thing. Let me press the link instead. It's wanting me to install something. That's too bad. I'll check into that though, but I don't have time to install something, I don't think. Weather forecast and radar. I already have that. I don't have time to mess with that right now and seeing what it is. Now what's it doing? It was worth a shot. It shows a picture of it, but that's not going to do. It's a little clip. So I bet this other one will do the same thing. I had one about a cow. I don't know why it has to have this. It's an app for the weather. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I don't want to, it might take forever to install or something, so I better not do that. Come on. Okay. We'll see. It was an experiment anyway. Wind, solar energy growing at record pace in U.S. A report by Sustainable Energy in America Factbook shows wind and solar energy grew at the fastest rate in the U.S. in 2021. They now account for a record 13% of the nation's power generation. 2021 also saw installation of 37.3 gigawatts of wind and solar power. The shift to cleaner energy reduces carbon emissions produced by fossil fuel burning. Experts issue shark warnings at popular Sydney beaches. And if y'all haven't seen, they're having terrible floods in Australia. Following torrential rain in Australia, experts urge Sydney-siders to avoid swimming at murky beaches due to an increased risk of shark encounters. Earlier this week, the Northern Beaches Council issued an alert after a shark over 3 meters long, which would be like almost 10 foot, was spotted in Manly Beach. Nutrients from land flushed into the sea by rains could have attracted sharks. And that one I was going to show you, that other clip, it had a cow in that flooding that I guess people were encouraging it to be able to get out, trying to show it the way or something. Cold weather breaks out natural gas high prices. Or no, I said high prices. Natural gas prices in the U.S. They are high. As cold weather is likely to cover most of the United States for the next 10 days, not here, prices of natural gas, maybe it's going to get colder. Natural gas broke out on Friday. Total consumption of natural gas in the U.S. rose by 4.5% this week compared to the previous report week. Natural gas consumption for power generation in the residential and community sectors increased by 4.1%. It's pretty high. On this day in 1971, storm of the century batters Canada. A severe winter storm nicknamed the Storm of the Century hit eastern Canada from March 3 through 5, 1971. It showered up to 17.2 inches of snow nonstop for 24 hours in some places. It brought heavy snowfall to eastern Ontario and northern New Brunswick. Snowdrifts of up to 2 stories high could be seen. At least 17 people died in the storm. That's awful. Polish man sets Guinness record by staying 3 hours in ice. No way. No way. An endurance enthusiast, Valerian Romanowski from Poland, broke a Guinness World Record in Lithuania by submerging his body into ice for 3 hours and 28 minutes. Romanowski said that he has been trained to perform this stunt for 6 months. Yeah. The previous record of 2 hours, 35 minutes, 33 seconds was set by Romain Vandentorp of France. How would you not get hypothermia? You know, I don't see how you could do that. That's crazy. Iditarod race starts in Alaska's frozen wilderness this weekend. The 50th running of the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog 1,000-mile race will kick off Saturday across the state's frozen wilderness. Nearly 50 mushers have registered to compete in the race. Temperatures during the race are likely to stay above freezing point, along with showers. However, Alaska is less frozen now than it was 50 years ago. Central U.S. must prepare for devastating Mag 7 quake. Experts have warned that the central U.S. should prepare for a devastating magnitude 7 earthquake that could hit the Missouri fault line within the next 50 years. The USGS has put the risk of magnitude 7 quake in the central U.S. at 10%. The last major tremors from this fault occurred in 1811 and 1812, centered near New Madrid, Missouri. And that's it for today's tidbits, everybody. I'll look at that later on and see what I've got to do to be able to show those clips they've got in there, because they've got, usually in the area that I look for the tidbits, there's about 3 or 4 of them, and some of them are pretty good, so I'd like to be able to show them if possible. So as long as it's not an aggravating app and goes to a lot of different things or something, you know, I don't mind putting another app on. I've got a million of them. But I mean, some of them just don't work that good. So we'll see. I'll have to test it out. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this morning's coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. It helps my channel. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Share this out and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great day. It's going to be a good day for these videos. It's Aldi walkthrough and an Aldi haul today. So check it out. Have a great day, everybody. God bless.